People, check it out. It's your boy Brian B from the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Check us out Tuesday nights, the Beeline Web Show. Then you got Wednesday nights, Straight Through the Ropes, Wrestletalk, baby. And Thursday nights where you show off on the Beeline Entertainment. And of course, you get live on the line Sunday nights. Follow us TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We everywhere. Check us out on the Beeline ENT. People, check it out. We got something new coming to the Beeline ENT. That's right. Have you ever been challenged not to laugh? Yo, there's some funny things out there. I think it's a good idea to not laugh. But if you laugh, then we gonna love it. Coming soon, the Last Laugh Challenge. That's right. Check it out on the Beeline ENT.
Look, mama, I fucking made it! I'm on the Billboard! Album out now, y'all. Go get that shit. My album is out right now. Look at the Billboard, man. Look at the Billboard, man. We taking the fuck.
Excuse me.
Hey, how you doing?
I wanna introduce myself. My name is Tyree.
Nice to meet you.
I get nervous every time I see you. I think you're an angel.
I already know your name.
I paid attention for a while and noticed no ring on your finger.
Damn.
Hoping you're a singer, yeah. I know you'll see me watching you.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Get more W. That Gentlest energy drink mix that's going to power you through your gaming, content creation, whatever you're doing, is there for you. Enter that promo code BrianB NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
Yeah, that's right. What's good? Yo, what up, people? What's good? What's up? What's happening? It's your boy. It's me, Brian B with the Fresh to Death. Check out the new merch, y'all. Yo, we trying to do it big over here. First off, want to thank you guys so much. You know how we start the show. Even though this is the aggressive show, this is where the wrestlers come on and talk their shit, and get rough and hit the promos. You know, yo, we was having a discussion about back in the day promos. Boy, them shit was aggressive. Them motherfuckers scared the shit out of you. You know something, Mean Gene? Like, damn, I'm never fighting anybody. Keep the belt. But, if y'all know what time it is, we got a new official night. We got a new official time. And the reason why I'm saying official is because this is the night right here, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We will be streaming live. And that's right. We're going straight through the ropes. And if you don't know, let me show you. That's right, straight through the ropes, Wrestle Talk, baby. Yeah, where we talk all things wrestling. Now, wrestling, what you watching, whether it be WWE, whether it be AEW, whether it be New Japan, whether it be whatever kind of wrestling you like, whatever floats your boat, come on and talk with us. If you're a wrestler, we looking to talk with you. But check it out. We're going to be talking about a lot of new stuff. Yo, we just had something happen recently. We had a pay-per-view, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the new pay-per-view that's coming. We're going to talk about it. And check it out. I got some people to talk about it with. So usually we filter in. We're going to still have some guests and guest speakers that come on or whatever. But we got a crew on Straight Through the Ropes. We have somebody. She's going to be returning. We're going to be bringing her back out when she gets here. But she should be here in shortly. But introducing the newest member to the team. We got our own Judgment Day. I got to figure out what name we going to call ourselves and shit. We got our own team we about to build over here. But you know him. You've seen him. He's been a regular on your boy show. And now he's part of the team. Bringing to the stage, entering the ropes, my boy, Jared Slim Jefferson. What up, Slim?
What up, big dog? What up, man?
Doing good, brother. Thank you so much for coming on. And mostly, thank you so much for being the newest member of the Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk team, bro. Really appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure and an honor, man.
Yes,
just
sir.
to connect with like-minded people and
Yep.
be a part of a team. Hopefully we can take this thing to the next level and never know where this can go, man.
Never know. You never know. Be like, y'all hear that? He just said the truest words in this whole, journey. If anybody's doing this as well, there's a lot of great podcasters out there, a lot of great shows and sources and crews and everything. And yo, man, you guys are doing what you're passionate about, and that's what matters, man. Have fun, enjoy it, forget the stress, forget the problems, man, and just enjoy it, bro. You guys know we actually do another Wrestle Talk show that Brian B is a part of. We do the commission talks, and I'm really appreciative of them brothers too, man. My boy Dre on Wheels and my boy Warren Marlowe, man. Much love to them guys. I love them guys to death, man. Know them for years now, man, and I met them through this journey, man. And we just like Slim said. Like literally, like-minded people. We just share a passion for the same thing. And we connect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drink a beer, have fun, forget your day. Boss pissing you off. You're like, I'm fucking suplex that.
That part especially. Oh my God.
Oh, Hogan his ass, right? Yo, you ever had that? Yo, when you were younger, did you used to do the wrestling moves and shit on kids or your friends or whatever?
Dude, I have probably been put in every submission hold known to man by either my cousin or my brother, rest in peace, man. And then we know when we were younger, going over and having sleepovers and shit, that was just the thing. We just the 8 of us in a room just be going at
all
it.
day. Yep. Yeah, man. That was back in the day, bro. I remember we used to do that shit. We used to wait for the bus. We used to wait for the bus on waiting to go to school or whatever. And at the bus stop, we used to have these crazy matches, bro. Literally, I remember this one kid. I did the pedigree. We were on a grass hill, and I did the pedigree to him. And I did the pedigree where I pushed his back down into it. When I went fully down, and he came up and he had a chunk of grass stuck in his teeth, bro.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that
Shit.
I've been doing the wrestling shit for a long time, man. I'm gonna send a message to our other. Hey, listen, I'll just tell y'all, our other partner is Raven. Miss Ray. Ray is the Rhea Ripley to our Judgment Day, man, and she gonna be on the squad too, man. Ray got a lot going on. We trying to get her, permanently here. We want to make sure she's here so you guys can enjoy her presence. Great, fun person, man, and definitely a fan of wrestling. This girl loves fucking wrestling. But Slim, what's been good, bro? We're gonna get into some topics in a minute. What's been good with you, man? How's everything going?
Not much, man. I'm down here in North Carolina. We just got finished with homecoming. I'm down here in Greensboro. So A&T homecoming was this past weekend. I work for the university, so it was a little bit hectic on my end. Had to grind out, do what I had to do. But overall, a good homecoming, lots of fun. And the main thing is, didn't hear about anybody losing their life over something senseless. So
Nice.
it's really good, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got no complaints, bro. I'm blessed right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a positive insight right there, man. You get tired of partying and stuff like that, or trying to have a peaceful event, and you always got to have some ridiculousness around it. It's the least of your worries. That's I was just talking about it before about the other show I was doing, man. And after a while, bro, you really do outgrow the bullshit, man. There's no better way of saying it. Like, I don't care about doing a lot of stuff just because, sometimes I'm a people person, but sometimes if I feel like it's even going to be a little bit of, headache or any kind of drama, I'm good. I'll stay home, watch me a movie,
Oh
and be
yeah.
fine with it.
I've officially reached the age where it's like I'm more comfortable in the house than
No,
anything right
me
now.
too.
Like I feel like once you get past like your early 20s, like that whole I gotta go to the club and
Oh
hop
yeah,
on something every weekend, paying $20 at the door, $30
yeah,
for overpriced watered down drinks. Like, I mean, and that's some people. Some people like that vibe. Some people like that setting. They never grow out of it. To each his own. But
very true.
I'd rather right now go to a lounge or just like a quiet kickback or whatever, or just something with friends. Like, but
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
whole like 300 people in one setting thing outside of an event, it's not me anymore.
It's not, bro. I kind of feel the same way, man. I've been thinking about that stuff all the time. Like I got kids, so and it's one of the things when they're still younger, so it's like they're not like grown or anything. Like they're getting there. Damn, 13 and two 13-year-olds and a 4-year-old. So it's like I'm a big ass kid too. So I like the trips to the zoo and the trips to the aquarium and stuff. I love that shit. Like when I get to plan that theme park, but like you said, I don't care about even with me and my girl, if we go out on a date or something, we want to go to a nice little restaurant that we like. It don't got to be no crazy expensive shit. And then if they got like a little festival or something, we'll go walk around that, just easy things, yo. We ain't trying to do all that crazy party and shit no more, bro.
Oh yeah.
But this is my party right here. I love this show shit. But
Uh,
yo, let's get into some things here, man. We just had recently. Y'all, if y'all watched, and I'm gonna get better with the slides, Beeline. I promise you. The show is actually taking a lot of transitions, and we're gonna talk about some of them today. But we did just watch Crown Jewel, man. Crown Jewel came on last Saturday, and since we host our show on Wednesdays, we're gonna be reviewing them at this point. We know that we do pass Raw, we do pass NXT, and we're gonna start talking about a lot more topics. I'm trying to get versatile, man. People are begging me to get versatile. I'm trying to get versatile. I want to try to start. That's Slim. I know you watch pretty much. You watch a lot of programs.
yeah.
So yeah. So your
I like
piece.
everything.
Yeah, your piece is going to definitely be appreciated. Like I'm even thinking about you and Raven. As long as everybody's cool and got their time and everybody's got time to make for it or whatever. I would love to give you guys like just segments, man. Like even if it was like Slim, what do you know about this or whatever, and give you like your corner. Like and
Yeah.
putting it together that way, you know what I mean? Like kind of really filtering it so we can just literally have our own dynamic for straight through the roast, man. Because I want you guys to be engaged in every way and also feel like you could drop your questions for Slim, you could drop your questions for Raven, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. We're gonna do a slam of the week. We gonna have a lot of shit that we're doing recently coming up with the show, and I'm talking about like going into 2024, but 2024 is going to be a whole different story. We're going to be fully invested.
Oh
So
yeah.
I'm glad you guys have been for the ride, man, because we get deep in this. We get
Yeah.
deep in this podcast shit, yeah. But yeah, so Crown Jewel happened, man. How was your let's just start off right off the bat, man. Biggest question. How did you feel about Crown Jewel as a whole, as a pay-per-view?
As a whole, for what it was, and we talked. I think we talked about it the last time I was on the show with you. Um, we all knew Crown Jewel was a filler pay per view,
Yeah.
but I think certain matches delivered for what they were. I believe Seth and Drew tore the house down
Yeah.
and telling that story of, I guess, Drew still trying to figure out, do I really want to join the Judgment Day? Can I really do this on my own? Do I still got to be the Scottish badass? And then to me, besides LA Knight and Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley had entrance of the night. Like she had this
Mm.
whole like
Undertaker shit, right?
Yeah,
That's what I
like
was thinking. Like,
it reminded me of like that scene when John Wick goes to talk to the head dude in the desert, and like
okay,
it had like that eerie vibe, but like just all that and the smoke and her entrance and everything, that presentation. I think that was actually like probably for me, the women's match could low key be considered match of the night. Like honestly, for
really,
that, for me, I mean, I think they really like everybody got their stuff off and everybody looked good. I don't really think anybody really looked quote unquote weak. I mean, for what it was. Um, Other than that, Cody and Priest pretty much played out how I expected it to be.
yeah,
Um, Trying to think who else is on that card.
yeah. You
Uh,
had wait, yeah. I mean, we're gonna kind of we'll kind of jump in each match. 'Cause I got an opinion on it too. About like you said with the women's match. Let's just kind of start off. I think we kind of started the night, which was a nice pregame. On the pre-show they had JD McDonough versus Sami Zayn.
oh
And
yeah,
not for nothing, that was actually a pretty decent match, man. There's no doubt about it. I know we've talked about JD McDonough on the show previously, that he's very small. He's a very small wrestler. And you've had small wrestlers before you would definitely put in like Rey Mysterio. He's one of the most noticeable that can hang with the big dogs. That's usually what I try to say, because you always got like the luchadors and
yeah.
Juventud Guerrera and shit. But I mean, when you think about somebody who's actually coming in and getting in the ring with Drew McIntyre, like really, shit is unbelievable. Like, but JD McDonough is a phenomenal wrestler. I'll give him credit. He's definitely very skilled. He went there with Sami Zayn. I thought that was a great match. How was you feeling about it?
Yeah, I liked it. I've been a JD fan ever since I discovered him as Jordan Devlin, and
Yeah.
I was watching him versus Gunther, aka Walter, on the
Ooh,
independent scene, was actually
really?
pretty good match. If you ever have a chance to
I'll check that.
just Google or go on YouTube and type in Jordan Devlin versus Walter. It's a really banger of a match. Was a good story leading up to it. I think this was like the match that sent JD down to NXT UK, or was one of the matches that sent Walter off into the States. But it's like I said, like no disrespect. I know we joke about JD and his bobblehead, but JD to me is he reminds me with his technicality like a Dean Malenko, like
Nice.
very, very technical, but he's just more athletic than him.
Yeah.
And to be in there with Sami Zayn, who this is somebody that the company truly trusts, and of course, Sammy is going to be hella over in Saudi Arabia as he practices the Muslim faith. All due respect,
Yeah.
I think he actually made history as being the first person to walk walk down a wrestling ring in a hijab, or whatever the proper garment was.
Yeah.
The last time they went there. Um, but I think it was a really good match, especially for an opener to warm the crowd out. And like him and Sammy had some really good chemistry.
They did.
Uh, I I don't know what happened to him, but it looks like he like during the match. I can't tell when it happened. Like something happened to his side where that thing
I'm
was
saying,
red.
bro, they were going hard. I mean, they were going pretty hard, man. And I mean, they weren't like Sheamus, going hard, but they were hitting their spots. I think it was a little bit, I think a lot of the pre-show matches they kind of have something to prove, because they're not on the main card, so they're going to show out a little bit more. And I felt like the match was really phenomenal. It was kind of like a treat, because it wasn't advertised in any way. And like you said, when Sami Zayn came down, and he last time he came down was with him and Kevin Owens,
But
when they were in Saudi or whatever. But it was this one was just Sammy got the chance to kind of really show off. And in my opinion, I've said this on a couple of different shows at this point, Sammy is kind of getting lost in the shuffle again after the Bloodline storyline, which is one of the most phenomenal storylines that he has been a part of in WWE, period, NXT included. I think that, after that happened, he definitely teamed with KO. That was still kind of part of the Bloodline storyline, because he was finally getting his, him and KO were the ones that finally dethroned the Usos. And
Yeah.
I called that shit. I mean, I wish I still got it on tape somewhere, but I called that shit before before the KO even got in the picture.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that he needs something to do. I don't
Yeah.
think I agree so much about him being with the whole, I'm against the Judgment Day. I've been hearing a lot of people saying the same kind of thing, like, oh, he's kind of just falling in the same category that he was. Oh, he's against the bloodline. Now he's against, like, lead the groups alone, motherfucker. Like, don't Gunther got a belt for 500 days? Don't y'all want a belt? Anybody in a tournament, I'm like, damn, like, you see, recently just had on Raw, you had Bronson Reed and Miz, like Ricochet, like the motherfuckers all fought Gunther already. Why do they keep having the same people? And I'm like, yo, but I don't know, bro. I think they just need something for Sammy because I could find him easily getting lost in the shuffle again, man, if they don't get a proper program for him. Like, stop
Well, I mean,
shuffling.
Well, I agree with you. Like, Sammy can sometimes be put in that position that Ziggler was put in. Like, you're really, really good, but you're not who we want right now. But we know you can be super entertaining and you're super over no matter what. So we feel safe with you. And I think the split has done more. Well, even though it's still recent, the split seems to have done more for Kevin Owens than it has Sami Zayn right now. I mean, Kevin's over there working programs right now with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller and double Superman punching them, making memes and shit.
Yeah. At least getting acknowledged. I'm not really all for that either, but at least he has something to do, I guess.
Yeah.
I understand everybody can't go for a belt. You know what I mean? Like, I understand. But the thing is, man, and this is what a thing that has been fucking with me with WWE for a while now. Like, WWE obviously has potential to do great storytelling, man. And the thing is, I think that they get so involved in their main focal points that they don't give enough time to the mid card. They don't give enough time, or even the lower card, or even at this point, honestly, the comedic, card, because you got a couple of versions where you have, like, the Tozawa with Alpha Academy. I think that's a great move. It's very entertaining. It's engaging. It's good, right?
Yeah.
And you see, I think Raven saw I'm trying to get in. Nah, Ray, we don't see you, baby. Hold on, let me I'm saying an invite again. But I'm trying to pop it in here. But yeah, I mean, Tozawa, they telling the story with him. You have like we were just saying, you got the US title. They are doing that with the Logan Paul, which we're going to talk about in a minute. There's a lot going on. You got the LWO, you got the Carlito stuff, you got stuff with Bobby Lashley in them, and it's like you have like 2 seconds of those, storylines, and then they're gone. It's no build to anything. Like, I like the whole thing with B-Fab on Crown Jewel. That's engaging, okay, but these quick little things, man, it's not enough.
That was, I ain't gonna lie, that was so random to me.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong. Do I think B-Fab deserves a chance? Yes. Because coming out of Hit Row, like we all know that group was for Swerve, to get Swerve over. And I think I've only ever seen B-Fab have one match, and she looked green as hell.
Yeah. She ain't ready. Hold up, Slim. We got Beeline. Like I said, we got a crew with us now. So I'm gonna bring in the third person. Okay, we got third of the Judgment Day. We got Mommy. Rhea Ripley. We the Judgment Day, Ray. Bring it back to straight through the ropes, coming to the ring. We got your girl, Raven. What up, Ray?
Hey guys, what's up?
Damn, it's been a minute, yo.
It has. It has. What's up?
Definitely happy to have you back, yo. Listen, Ray, I'm gonna say it right here while we on this show. I know you got a life. I know you got stuff going on. I want you back, bro. Like, yo, we ready to bring this to a whole nother level, man.
Yeah.
Um, definitely glad to see you. Definitely glad to see you. How you been? Everything good?
I've been good. Working. That's about it.
Definitely. Yep. Life, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you and Slim have met. Slim, this is my co-host that I've been co-hosting for a while now. Actually, for a lot of this year, right, Ray?
Almost, yeah. Just
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. This is Raven. Raven is our newest member to the team. This is my man Jared Slim Jefferson.
What's
Slim,
up? How are you?
very
I'm good.
knowledgeable wrestling fan.
Ooh, okay, cool. I like your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, she a Cody. She a Cody head, yo. Y'all gonna hate me because I'm gonna be talking about Cody, bro.
I love Cody.
Oh yeah. But
Hell yeah.
all right, Ray, glad to have you, yo. We was actually just in the middle of talking about Crown Jewel, and we were discussing the like you heard, we were talking about the part where BFAB came up to Bobby Lashley and
Yeah.
was speaking. And Jeff and Slim, you was just saying like you saw her have one match, not really, you don't really know where she holds her place. But just to speak on that real quick, because just like you just said, having a match, yeah, I agree with you. She was very green, but I definitely I think the dynamic is what speaks volumes. Like if they can place her in a role like Rhea Ripley in Judgment Day, she's a crazy good. She's one of the probably most talented wrestlers in the division on the rest in WWE right now. Period. Like in my opinion, but her character, her role in Judgment Day alone, like
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's very strong. You know what I'm saying? So if BFAB can not wrestle and still have kind of like an opposing manager position, it still can benefit the team, man. So I don't know.
I I think it's just like we have to repackage her from top to bottom.
Yeah, I agree.
She's always been associated with Hit Row, and even when Swerve left for AEW, that was more of a focus on Top Dollar not being able to go over the top rope. But I think that this could be. I think this can be good for her. I mean, the remix they've done with the Street Profits, I think, has been good. It's been fresh.
Yeah.
We kind of got away from we're the parody of the House Party crew, and
Yeah.
we're kind of trying to be more serious. And I mean, not to be funny, I feel like if you had took this approach from the beginning with Cedric and Shelton, then they still would be around as a group. We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
And side note, shout out to Cedric for getting some shine with Dragon Lee the other week. He truly deserved that and put on a banger with him.
Yeah.
And I hope Shelton's doing well, whatever he's doing or whatever he chooses to do.
That's a
But
missed opportunity, man.
to get back to the original thing, I hope that we just get like this like a business suit BFAB where she's like you talk to me before you talk to Bobby and I'll relay the message like like I try to think of like a good female manager like if you can give me like not the annoying part, but like that energy that Vicky Guerrero brought out to like when she was a manager, then I'm all for it, man. Because I think it's harder for women managers to get over more than men without it being she just seduced me.
You look good, yeah.
Like I use this as an example. When you look at when Miz brought Maurice in, and she's stunning.
One of the baddest, man. That girl is fine.
One of her things was she hit you with a pocketbook with full of bricks.
Bricks in it.
Then hit you with a skull crushing finale. Yeah. Or she hits you with some hairspray and then he's gonna cheat. Like, give me like that dynamic.
Yeah,
give me that dynamic that I need.
I feel you. That was great. Yeah, I definitely agree with you 100%. Ray, since you're joining us, definitely glad to have you once again. So we kind of, like we said, we're talking about Crown Jewel. We kind of hit off the first match with JD McDonough and Sami Zayn, which was great. But I wanted to get your, thoughts as a whole with, Crown Jewel. How did you like the whole pay-per-view? What'd you give it?
It started off slow, but you know, it got better. Um, I missed like the first half of it
Oh, okay.
because I don't remember what I was doing or where I was, but I missed the first half of it. I
Yeah.
made it in time for the Bianca match. No, I think I made it for John Cena
Pretty.
and Bianca and all that, but I missed.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty late. I think the Bianca match
Yeah,
went on like right by the pay per view. I mean, right
yeah.
by the main event.
It was good though. I think the time is what messed me up because I forgot they was in a whole different area. The
Oh
time is
yeah,
so that's what that was.
yeah, that
But
whole one
yeah, I
o'clock
liked
start
it.
time shit. You
I
liked
liked
it?
it. Good.
I
Yeah.
gotta to give my opinion on it. Since you guys went, I mean, you guys said pretty good. Slim, you said you thought it was pretty good. I gotta say, I think that shit was.
It was
I
tough.
heard mid. I heard mid, and mid is definitely not to expect too much, Slim, because like you said, like we all know it's like a filler pay
Just a
per view. It
filler.
isn't main event pay per view like that. But I don't know, man. It took me till the Friday night SmackDown to make me realize, and this sounds kind of harsh or whatever, but I didn't really care about nothing that was going on at Crown Jewel, man. I'll be dead honest with you.
I wasn't
It
interested.
wasn't nothing that was engaging. Even LA Knight. I love LA Knight, but not to fuck it, man. I'm trying to be structured here. I'm trying to be structured. I'm trying to get into it. But LA Knight and Roman Reigns, man, for me, as a main event at this point, I don't think it was time for it. I think that they put LA Knight in a situation. I don't think it hurt him. I think that it gave us the chance to see him in that light before he should have been in it. And
Yeah.
that's my gripe with it. I feel like LA Knight should have been, even though he was over with the fans, that doesn't mean fly him to the moon.
Mhm.
That means, okay, it's time to establish this man in more of a serious position. That's why I was saying before, Slim, about engaging in the lower card, the mid card, and then you get to the main event status. Because when you just put him there, now we're not excited. I'm not no longer looking to see LA Knight in the title picture. I just saw him fight fucking Roman. So
Yeah.
it's not out of, I'm not, I've never seen that now. Like I've seen it already. I'm good.
Mhm.
So I'm not looking for it now. And I think that can kill your what I did 4 shows today, guys. I'm sorry. That can kill your damn, progression and shit like that or
Yeah,
whatever.
definitely. Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, how y'all feel about the Roman and LA Knight? We'll just jump on that real quick.
You know how I feel about Roman. I don't care about Roman.
That's right.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think we also have to analyze that this pay-per-view is not more so for the fans, but we're pandering to the Saudi prince. Like, whoever you want to see, we're gonna put on this card.
Right.
Like, we don't care about our storylines for this pay-per-view. They just said they just made $50 million off of this show.
Fuck all that though, man. I don't care. Like, I don't care about the business, yo. I just want to watch.
I'm just saying, like, you're gonna get the fan service for it. So I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but to put it all in, like, Pop of the Night definitely went to LA Knight. Like,
Oh yeah.
besides Rhea Ripley, Pop of the Night went to LA Knight. Like, that the entire friggin' stadium with the yeah signs, like, that was amazing. And to me, structurally, wasn't a bad match. LA Knight, got his stuff off early, and then, turned into, a typical Roman match. I'm gonna break you down, talk shit. We're gonna pan to Paul Heyman for the face, and then the inevitable, still have no idea what Jimmy is trying to prove, because last time you didn't beat Bloodline, but that's another thing. Just Jimmy trying to, like, impress Roman to whatever notion, and interference. Do I feel that this hurt LA Knight? No, because he's still going to be over as hell. And more so, if we're going by the rumors of dirt sheets that we see, he'll be just fine leading into Mania with the Logan Paul US title win. But I feel like they just needed somebody in that spot that had all the momentum behind them. And like we said before on the show, we already know they booked himself into a corner because the only person that can take this belt from Roman is who you centralize the story around, which is Cody. So LA Knight was essentially a sacrificial lamb in this situation, but he didn't look weak.
No, he didn't.
He looked very strong, and like they had us with all the false finishes. Like he could have actually took it. So I mean, that kind of tells you like they have a lot of faith in him. But we all knew it wasn't his time.
Yeah.
They're gonna ride. They're gonna ride. We already know. Like point blank. Period. Sometimes logic don't work with wrestling fans, but sometimes it has to be. Like we all know they're gonna ride this momentum all the way till Mania.
Nah, man.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen. They're gonna ride it all the way to Mania. Because you know what they keep saying? He's only such and such ways from passing Hulk Hogan. Only such and such days.
I'm noticing that.
So
that's a year away, though, bro. Even Mania is not. Roman would have to keep that time. I said this shit, man. Fuck it. We gonna talk about this. That's why I try to leave Roman to last because I know I'm gonna have the most to say. Because I'm not against Roman Reigns. I love Roman Reigns. I love the title reign. I ain't gonna lie. I love the fucking title reign. But one of the biggest reasons I love the title reign is because I'm ready to see who is going to dethrone. I want to see how they're going to do it, and I want to see who's going to do it. And I know I like to go against the grain and shit. And I know everybody just got it lined up. I was watching fucking Bubba Ray and on the what's it called on Bruce Pritchard's podcast. Him and Mark Henry were talking about what they were doing with Cody Rhodes and saying the same thing, like same thing everybody said. Cody's gonna finish the story. They got it planned for Mania. Every listen, be like every effing person that ain't even in WWE, motherfuckers in AEW, are like, yo, Cody Rhodes gonna go WrestleMania and take the belt from Roman finally, bro. Isn't that fucking boring that we have the main event predicted knowledge already of the shit we supposed to be paying the most money for? That's what we. How is that supposed to be?
It's lackluster.
That is fucking, and it's a rematch, and it's a fucking rematch, bro. That is so boring to me, man. I can't believe that to be true.
It's like we said though in the previous show, B. Cody's in the same redemption storyline that Cena was when he lost to The Rock all those years ago. The same way he sat on that stage.
I said that. Thank you.
It's the same thing. Can I do it? I got to get back to him. And you know, it's like, and you see it right plain as day. We're just going to stick Cody in whatever we can until Rumble time and Mania time. Look at what we're doing now. We've even changed his father's traditional match from 5 to 4 just to have for them something to do for Survivor Series.
Oh no, I think there's gonna be 5.
No,
I think
5 on 5. They got
they're gonna have 2 more people announced. We're gonna predict that too. I want to do that. I want to do that with you guys. We're gonna predict who's gonna be the 5th members.
But I'm just saying, man. Like even though you don't like it, that's the caveat of them booking themselves into a corner.
It's repeating itself at this point.
Yeah, it's
Slim. We got. Let's have our first argument as a team because I'm telling you right now, I don't think that it's gonna. I'm telling you, bro, y'all niggas gonna be fucking calling me. Yo, fuck you, nigga.
I already bought my ticket to see Cody win, and if
Cody
don't win,
I'm gonna be disappointed, yo. Listen, I don't even think that's gonna be. I'm telling y'all, man, I don't even think that's gonna be the match. I don't think that's gonna be the match.
I don't think they would invest this much. I don't think they would invest this much time, this much energy, give this man $80 million worth of pyro every week just to not get him back to the Mania spot. I mean, like, come on, man. Like,
I agree.
Let's be real. Vince flies to my house and says, I don't care about you doing shit in AEW. I'll bring you back, put you over Seth Rollins 3 times, and I'll let you get the title sooner or later. Okay, boom, bam, boom. What looks better? Me coming in, immediately getting off your boy, or I get everybody behind me because we just need somebody to be the good guy to Roman's super villain.
Yep.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly
You're
what
right.
it
I'm
is.
not denying that shit at all. You're absolutely right, bro. But I'm also saying that we also know this is WWE. This is wrestling, period. Like there is a lot of swerve that can the opportunity for swerve has never been bigger. Because like I keep saying in every show that I do, Damian Priest still has the money in the bank contract, And notice they swerving that shit too. Because I'm telling you, man, they are talking Hogan. They are talking Hogan's numbers. They are talking. Roman Reigns is already solidified because in the far as the modern day, ain't nobody ever doing this shit again. They're never going to do this again. They're never going to do this shit again in wrestling history, in my opinion. But the thing is, he's not going to keep that belt for another year. He's already gone to a part-time schedule. Roman has to release that belt, man. I personally don't believe they're going to do that shit at Mania. I think Cody's going to fight at Mania for the belt, but I don't think it's going to be against Roman, man. I could be, I'm probably probably going to be wrong, but I'm telling you, I'm going with the odd or whatever. What's that shit called? I'm going with with the slant. Ray, go ahead, Ray. What you feel, yo?
Oh, I can't even think what it's called, but I don't think it's going to be at Mania because just the way the storyline's going, Roman's going to lose that pretty soon because he's going part-time. You don't see Roman anymore. He can't just hold on to a title and never be there. He's going to lose it soon.
He can, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Like I mean, I really don't, bro. I don't fucking know. I know they're saying that we ain't gonna see Roman again until after until next year, which I do believe.
Because I better see him on Friday, or I'm gonna have an attitude.
I think he's gonna be going, man. I think he's going. Even if he does pop in, I don't know if he'll have. Because just think about it. I mean, Survivor Series is next. He's definitely not on a Survivor Series card. And then after that is what? What's the last review of the year? Hell in a Cell.
So Elimination Chambers in February.
Yeah, so Hell in a Cell, I think is if they still have that. Like that's the
it's Survivor Series, then I think Elimination Chamber, then Rumble.
Yeah, so if Elimination Chamber is in February, then they must be skipping December pay-per-view. So they just going right into January.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Rumble then Elimination Chamber. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's
Rumble's
a lot of time. Yeah, Rumble's a big spot too. But Rumble, the thing about Rumble is they usually have a title match for Rumble, but the Royal Rumble is the biggest, draw for that pay-per-view. Who's going to win it to fight the champion? It's usually not the biggest thing for the championship match.
Yeah.
In my opinion, at least from what I acknowledge over the years. But Survivor Series too. Survivor Series with the War Games now, or this elimination tag match or whatever. It's not really a big spot for a championship. There's still sometimes championship matches, but Roman shit. Man, I'm tired of saying this shit, bro. I'm not trying to be right. I could be absolutely wrong, but my opinion, Roman shit, his thing has to be ended on some spectacular shit. It has to be spectacular. His reign has been spectacular. The only two things you have is he gets defeated in a blaze of fucking glory. And if Cody's gonna do that, and we just all predicting that shit to hell, like I guess that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna tell the story. It's gonna be fireworks and shit. Yeah, I finally did it, Mom. And it's gonna be Rocky and shit. Or the fun part, the fun shit. Damian Priest is gonna come out of the fucking blue, out of nowhere, RKO and shit. Like
I'm gonna be sick.
Cash that bitch in and pin Roman for one of the biggest fucking pops. One of the most establishing character, and Damian's been on a fucking roll too, bro. Their story with the Judgment Day. I'm telling y'all, man, if they play it safe, that's what the Cody shit would be doing, playing it safe. We can all predict it. But if they let Damian Priest cash that shit and give that motherfucker a chance to end Roman streak, nobody would think that. It's just an option because of the briefcase,
right,
bro. I'm just, it would be fucking that would be spectacular. There would be nothing else. It would be spectacular. But I don't know, bro. Yo, that's the best shit about this show. Anybody could be right, man. We both make valid points. But I mean,
I said Jay for the longest. I said watch it be Jay. or watch it end up being Cody, then they beef it, and then Jay ends up getting the title eventually. I said that. But
would it be some crazy shit to be Solo or something like that? Solo?
Yeah, that's
Because
not.
Solo still got to flip. He got to flip
It's gonna be
eventually.
either Jay or Solo or Jimmy. He's gonna be for one of them. That's what it's gonna be.
Still got to speak on.
There's no way they're just gonna let the bloodline just drop like that. Somebody's gonna try to take the title from him.
Like,
I'm telling you, and it's probably gonna be Solo more than likely because he's been having singles matches. It's probably gonna be Solo.
What you were saying, Slim?
no, I was saying we got to also. I mean, I know we're not going in particular order now, but we got to actually say shout out to Solo for getting the victory over John Cena.
Man,
this past Saturday. Like what that does for him, as a star. Like I think, not in a funny way, not even throwing shade. This does way more for him than it ever did for friggin' Austin Theory.
I believe it. Listen, you're absolutely right. The only thing I want to say to that, because I said this when I saw it, I thought that was phenomenal. I thought it was the best decision. And you know what even made it even more like high is the fact that John Cena came out and he played it really well on SmackDown and he was like, I have to win. So he made it like, yo, listen, I'm going there and I'm giving it my all. Don't take nothing from it. Like I haven't won in a long ass time. I need this win for myself at this point to prove that I can still do it. And Solo ended his ass. The only gripe I had was I love the finish to just continuous kill that motherfucking throat. But I wish that they would have stretchered John Cena out. I wish that he would have did that shit. Like John Cena would have, or hospital, check him.
At my TV like,
bro. Just think about how big, like it was an impact. But the fact that he got up afterwards, he was still coughing, playing it. But if they would have stretchered John Cena out and just seen that, like motherfuckers, especially like watching it, John Cena, the motherfuckers, they say the best in the world. And the Saudi audience, and they would have been clapping, motherfuckers would have been crying. And Solo did that. I wish I was a fucking writer, bro. I'm telling you right now, man.
Well, you know he took that shit personal when he called him a dollar dime store Taz on SmackDown the previous night.
John Cena got that ass, bro.
But also, man, I ain't gonna lie. Side note: every time I see Solo, it just makes me miss Umaga so damn much.
Right? Yeah, he's good, man.
Like incarnate, man. I feel like I'm looking at a ghost sometimes. Like between him and Jacob Fatu. Like they remind me of Umaga so much.
Like him, it's
yeah. His son is rough too, man. You talking about Jacob Zilla? You saw that clip they have where he was, I forgot which one he does, MWF I think he's in or whatever. But I don't know what it's called, but I know he had the clip out where I'm pretty sure it's Zilla Fatu, and he took this motherfucker, man, and just threw.
He's Umaga reincarnated. He wrestles just like his dad.
They beasts, man. Umaga was huge too. That was another. You saw that one picture with him and Cena face to face. Umaga was fucking huge, man. You forget
how big he is until you see that. You're like,
yeah, he's big. That's Rosie and Jamal. Y'all know Umaga, but I remember Rosie and Jamal from 3 Minute Warning and shit. Yep, that's what I remember. 3 Minute Warning. You got 3 minutes. Remember they squashed Mae Young and fucking Moore?
Oh my god. Mae Young, bless her heart, she took some serious bumps from her age.
She was a beast, man. She was a beast. They didn't hold. The thing was, they didn't hold back. Remember they fucking off the top rope. You know, usually when they do like the women and stuff, like they may put their arms down more or their legs down more.
Nobody
they
was back with
squashed
her.
that.
Nobody was back with her, and she was like 90 when I was a kid. So like,
yeah,
like you know what that was though, right? Like. She told him, you better treat me like one of the boys.
Yep.
Like Mae Young was tough.
She was tough as shit.
She was like,
I remember being flabbergasted when Bubba Ray set her through a damn table off the damn stage. And I was like, yo, she's like 80.
It's fucking crazy, yo.
That's how she get down. Cool.
Yeah. Mae Young was crazy. She was fun, bro. That was a fun time of wrestling.
I still can't believe my man Mark Henry was clapping them cheeks though.
Bro, and he had birth to a hand. Who wrote that storyline?
That confused my entire childhood. To this day, I can't figure out how, when, and why, but it confused me.
Crazy,
Like
man.
trauma, straight trauma. Cause what?
Yeah. I mean, and
You know,
that's one of the things, bro. Like, I love all of this stuff, man. And like I'm glad that we can talk about like, the different ideas and the different, opinions that we have, and even more than opinions in a way, because we love this shit so much, man. Like you say, Slim, like you've been watching this shit, I think even I don't know, longer than me, maybe. And it's like literally you can see the direction that these companies going because you're such a fan, bro. You understand like the dynamic from the company, but also the WWE has also recently went through a lot of changes, man. I was thinking about this when I was on a show last night. Like, we can't keep factoring in all the things that they're doing. Like a lot of people were saying, like, oh, the WWE always does this. They're petty, and I agree. They definitely are, and they definitely have been. But WWE is a little different now, man. They're owned by a different company. Vince McMahon is not as involved as he was previously. Now, I'm not saying it's just going to magically turn into something brand new, but it definitely is different. So I think that the openness is way more, there for surprises or shock value at this point,
Yeah.
which I hope is more invested in WWE alone. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just talking about WWE at this point, but I mean, I'm really looking forward to like seeing what else. We got a couple other matches from Crown Jewel. We'll just kind of run through real quick. You had Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio. Was y'all feeling that one?
I like Logan Paul. He's grown
Me
on
too.
me. He's grown on me. Yeah.
I I would tell anybody this. You gotta give the devil his due.
Yeah,
He's good at this.
he's good, man.
And wrestling fans are probably one of the most subjective bunch there is when it comes to fandom. And when they feel you can't do it, they're gonna let you know.
Most
But
definitely.
Logan Paul has taken this I'm a social media mega douche and just turned it into like that's like almost like a perfect he literally had his life is a perfect heel wrestling persona by
Yep.
itself.
For
And
real.
then for you to be just as freaking athletic as Ricochet and being trained by HBK personally and actually taking it seriously
Right.
and putting in the work because it shows. Like it shows he puts in the work, and people can hate all they want. This gets more eyes on the product because I guarantee you, if I could find the clip, he's probably got an impulsive episode where he already has the U.S. title. Matter of fact, I said this on your podcast. He would, or somebody's podcast. He probably had the U.S. title right there on his little table on Impulsive, and be like, "Hey, y'all, look what I did."
I see you got it back there too. You over there. You the U.S. champ. What you got? We got the title from.
And side note, I think you said this, B. You was wondering when Santos and Ray was probably gonna start beefing. Go look at that match again. Santos low key set Ray up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Most definitely set him up.
He low key he put the knuckles back in the ring.
Oh shit! I didn't.
He did it so smooth you ain't even notice.
You don't notice. You gotta like pay attention hard. You don't notice it, but he set him up.
I didn't notice that. I hope it's a dynamic. And you know about Triple H, like he likes to hide those little Easter eggs and shit. So
It's making me mad because everybody else be noticing it but me.
I'd be kind of sleeping too. Well, yeah, like you guys said, I definitely firmly agree. I'm a fan of Logan Paul. I was never against him, honestly. Even when he came with the Miz, I thought he was phenomenal. Like I know he talks shit, and the cocky guy you always want to see kind of get their comeuppance and shit, but literally, like he's phenomenal, bro. The kid. And then when I saw that picture of him with the Intercontinental Championship, somebody said on another show he's like an actual like I forgot, like a collegiate wrestler or something like that. He's actual like a talent. And the kid's phenomenal, man. He's an incredible athlete. But he does have the arrogant personality that you want to see him get smacked. You want to see him like defeated because he's so cocky. But he's good. It's hard. He's really fucking good.
He's what Austin's selfie era was trying to be.
Exactly.
Nice.
Like Austin couldn't be what Logan Paul is. Logan Paul came in like that, and Austin tried so hard, and it didn't
Yeah.
work. But Logan Paul is that. That's Logan's personality.
Yeah, I think giving him the U.S. title definitely, like you said, Slim. Like I thought that was the perfect idea. I think that the U.S. title needed a position of relevance. I think Logan Paul's going to bring that. The only gripe I have is here we go. Let's do the count now. We have fucking 4 titles. Okay, we have the big title with Roman. You got the medium title with Seth, and then you have the Intercontinental title with fucking Gunther. And now you got the U.S. title with Logan, and he ain't gonna be wrestling every week for that shit. I'm not saying you got to put the title on the line every week, but he ain't gonna be there showing that title off or putting it in people's faces. He may be, like you said, though, on like the show, and he may be walking in the thing. You're still gonna see it, I guess.
He's gonna make it relevant, but we're just not really gonna see it in the ring as much.
Yeah, I guess not in the same way we're used to seeing it be relevant, not the open challenge type deal, or
and
we'll see.
The sad thing is they haven't gave a damn about the U.S. title in a long time.
Oh wow.
Let's be 100% real. And like low-key, besides the Intercontinental title, U.S. title was my favorite because I already go back to when it was WCW. Like if you were the U.S. champ, you was almost looking to be the next guy in that company.
Yeah.
And then honestly, low-key, when Stephanie reactivated it on SmackDown, that was SmackDown's workhorse title.
I see.
Fucking
that was
best of seven series between Benoit and Booker T. Yes, I said Benoit. Get over it, people.
Where the button at? Where the button?
I mean, and you know, like people like Fit Finlay, Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
You know, like that was a workhorse title on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, so I think he's really going to. It remains to be seen. Can he elevate it? I hope he can. I mean, but the eyes already on him already. Like front page USA.
I got to be real with you, Slim. Like, as far as elevating it, I don't see that. As far as having eyes on it, I can see it. Like, you know, being able to see it and being able, and I don't know if that's like what people would classify as elevating it, but I would just see it as making it visible. Maybe I think that would elevate WWE.
I feel like it has to be like a worthy prize, and with him, it's like, who's going to be the guy, like you said, to smack him in the face, but to take the prize of the douchey kid? Like
that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I feel like that would be a way that could be elevated. I feel like that would make it but I'm trying not to overthink it, but I'm saying like then it would feel more like, well, who's gonna shut up? You know what I'm saying? Like it still doesn't seem like the U.S. title. It would be a part of it, but at the end of the day, if he wasn't losing and he didn't have a title, you'd still be like, oh, who's gonna what's going? That was my gripe with Roman shit too, man. That I was saying, if something does happen and WWE tries some stupid shit like letting Roman try to hold that title for the whole year, to match Hogan's thing, maybe even to beat Bruno at this point. Who the fuck knows? If it goes past Mania, I said this on another show. If it goes past Mania and Roman still has that belt, I don't care if he keeps that shit for the rest of his life. I don't even care about it. I don't care about the title anymore. I'll go to look at Seth's title and the world title, and that'll be my new WWE title. I'll just, whoever got that belt, that's a champion to me. Oh, Roman's got the real. Oh, he does. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't even care about it anymore. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the relevance of the title has to be established by the want and the need and the desire for the title. At this point, we're ready to see somebody defeat Roman. I mean, you want somebody to have the title, but when they do get that title, it's a consolation prize to the fact that you dethrone one of the most powerful superstars that there have been presently in present day history. And that's why it's difficult with all this long time, 1,000-year running shit, man. Gunther, since he's been so dominant and so just clearly established as, I have a match, this ring is sacred, I beat you clean, you couldn't fucking stop me.
Right.
Take this IC. He establishes the IC title, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I don't know. He brings a prestige in that way.
No,
but
I agree with you. I agree with you on that point. And that's where I feel like it veers off into how you consider certain things. Like, we look at Roman's reign has been damn near 3 years. and we've seen him basically go through the Hall of Fame list of people.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we're like, blah, like, who else is it that you can possibly beat? Or, who is finally going to beat you? But when we flip it and we look at, Gunther's reign, ever since he took it off of Ricochet, it's just been like, who the fuck is this dude going to chop down next?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Or can like anybody stand in his way?
Yeah, the perception is different.
Like, we have two dominant champions, but you can say like people will be more interested to see like who can actually battle Gunther than, to your point, since Roman's had it so long, okay, it's like who's going to take the belt off of Roman Reigns? And side note, I might be in the minority with this, but a babyface Miz can accomplish that goal, and I will stand on it. I will stand on it. I'll argue anybody about it because, I mean, honestly, he's already getting cheered already. And by the time we hit Survivor Series, babyface Miz is going to be over as hell. And say what you want about him. Say he can't wrestle. Anything you give the man, and I've said this when I first met you on your show, and I went on my rant. Anything you give the man, he takes a full commitment to it and does the best damn thing. And not trying to be funny, I'm being accurate. When it was White Strap IC title, he elevated it when it was being a hot potato thing.
Yep.
So him actually getting the strap back, and since everybody knows the E is a big fan of erasing history, who would you rather put in front of Chris Jericho as the number one person to hold? I think it's 9 Intercontinental Championships. It's the Miz. They've been tied for like the last 5-6 years, and you don't really give a damn about
like
11.
Miz has like 11, I think. Doesn't he have like 11 Intercontinental title holds or whatever?
Both tied at 8 from my last count.
Well, maybe I'm thinking about something different then. But I know. But no, you're absolutely right, Slim. Like, you literally said that shit the first time you came on my show about the Miz. You said he's underrated, and I agree with you wholeheartedly because he doesn't get enough credit for what he's done in this industry. He's one of the longest reigning people who's been in this industry since 2010, I think it was, or maybe even before that, and continuous. He was like never injured. Like, he told Daniel Bryan, like, I've been running this shit. And he said, because you're playing it safe. And he's like, bro, what the fuck you think I'm supposed to do? Like, this is how I make my bread. This is how I make my money. I want to be a superstar. I want to be here every day. I just recently rewatched that video because I wanted to see. I was contesting myself. Is The Miz the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time? It's fair to say that he could be. He is definitely a high-ranking number in that situation.
He has a good argument, and I tell people he never claims to be the best wrestler ever. Miz has never ever claimed to be the best wrestler.
Yeah,
he is good at what he does best: a sneaky fucking heel.
Yeah,
I said go back and look at the 25th anniversary of Raw. When it was Shield Roman Reigns and was the Miz in the Miztourage. He wins in a sneaky heel way and got cheered out the building.
Greatest Miz. That's the greatest Miz. That's why. That's OG Miz right there. That's, in my opinion, that's the best Miz. Guys, listen, we're gonna I don't want to take up everybody's time too much, man. This has been a great conversation. Listen, we're just kind of establishing our group, our clique. Ray, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're back, yo. I'm really glad that everybody's here. Slim, you've been flying high, bro. Ever since you jumped on, I really appreciate you guys. I wanted to clear up with you, Beeline. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if we covered everything. The women's match, just to touch on it, you said that you thought that was match of the night. I thought it was pretty good. It was a lot of spots and stuff like that. I know big 5-way matches, man. It's just so much going on sometimes. It's like, oh, whatever. Pin somebody already. It was okay, though. It wasn't.
And did not expect to see Kairi Sane come out of nowhere.
That was a big thing, yeah. You think she's gonna team up with they kind of setting that up for her, Io, and Asuka? I'm pretty sure they're gonna get that click together. And
because
I think they're gonna be dominant.
Io getting tired of Bailey's BS. You can see it, and she getting smart to it too.
Check me out. Check me out. Here we go. I'm about to predict some shit for you. Io, Asuka, and Kyrie are going to form, and you know they're going to go after Bailey. Bailey has been overdue for a change, bro. Bailey needs a fucking change, yo. It's boring at this point. You know, you see Io's already kind of like over her trying to play the fan role and shit. Bailey can't stay. She can't stay a heel, man. She's been a heel forever. Yo, it's time to establish a character with her. I'm telling you, bro. I think that Becky needs something to do. Charlotte needs something to do, and Bailey needs them. They're the 4 horsewomen without Sasha. I think that Kyrie and them coming back and putting Charlotte, Becky, and Bailey together, I would love that shit, man.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I wish that I could add and just say like, yo, Sasha come back. I still feel like they haven't been given the opportunity on the main roster to run rampant together and establish they're the at this point they're the originals basically.
They always had them split. Like
yeah, they did.
It was like 2 and 2 on each show, and yeah, I would love to see that, man. And
I would love that.
God, I miss Sasha in the E. God,
Me too,
I really
bro.
do. She, like, just the raw talent that she has, and like honestly, one of my favorite matches, and not just because of like how historic it was. Bianca and Sasha went to work that night when she put Bianca over. Like
at WrestleMania, yeah.
Legit, I tell people all the time, when you can get lost in the match and not predict the finish, that to me is wrestling in its purest form.
Yeah, bro.
You can just get lost in like the story and like, you know, not I'm not saying fucking spots, but like just like the entrancement of like this beautiful thing that's happening.
Yeah,
is something to behold. But I would love to see it. Like, your opinion, I would love to see it because I think, you know, they're heading more towards the entire Japanese stable, and I think it will work. And I think, like,
no Shinsuke in there too. So fuck it. Just let it happen, bro. Like, I think it'll be hot. Everybody shoot the mist. I think it'll be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man. Ray, like I said, thank you guys. I wanted to touch bases with you guys real quick, just on the show, and just let you guys know as well. We are going to have segments. Where I was telling Slim a little earlier, we're going to do some segments where, you know, we're going to talk about it in our chat. Like, we're going to, you know, post some stuff. You guys see different stories. You guys see different things you want to talk about. Please post it because we're going to get on the show. We're going to decide, okay, we'll have our slots. So that way everybody can have their own thing that they discuss. Kind of doing that over on the commission talks, and it works out really well, especially so everybody can kind of have their own value points, you know, what they want to talk about each week. Definitely a great way to, you know, also, you know, dig into the most things that we want to, you know, discuss. And we can get lost in a free talk topic. We're also going to have Slam of the Week. We're also going to have a couple of other games that I'm trying to put together where we're going to do trivia. We're going to do different things. And our crew that we rocking with, we're pretty educated. We're pretty smart on this shit. We might go up against other crews, other shows. I'm going to be talking to different shows. You know, you guys are going to meet different shows. You're going to say, hey, we're going to do a, you know, wrestling talk night, or we're going to see who gets the video game characters. Like you see some of them. I'm going to try to recreate some of them. And it's going to be a lot of fun, man. Beeline, I'm telling y'all right now, like, I'm really working overtime, and I really want to give you guys the entertainment portion of the Beeline Entertainment LLC. And we got big things coming, bro. Real big things.
I'm down.
Yes, Ray. We're definitely glad to see you, yo. But Slim, Ray, anything in closing? You guys got anything?
I'll be at SmackDown this Friday, so
We'll look for you.
That's about it.
Where's it at?
I get to see Cody, so
Oh shit.
I don't care about nothing else. That's all I care about is I get to see Cody.
Well, two things for me, man. Number one, I got a blessing from the man above. I entered a contest 2 months ago, so I won tickets to WrestleCade here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the 24th through the 26th. So I'll probably be out there. I'm gotta take full advantage of it. I never win a damn thing. And
yeah, I feel you, bro.
I had to check and make sure it wasn't a scam. You know, once I made sure, because you're asking for money, you're asking for personal information. So show this email for verification at this convention center. Like, okay, I got you. So this will be a first for me. and I'm really excited. Hopefully, I can. Well, I've been talking to people in the Facebook group, and they tell me because I'm a collector, I can find some good belts out there, some good belt makers. So I'm excited for that. And secondly, I know you said you try to tap into stuff outside the E. We are nearly on the precipice of Wrestle Kingdom, which is shaping up to be another banger of a card. Possibly the New Japan version of the Intercontinental title might be being resurrected in the three-way with John Moxley, Will Ospreay, and David Finlay. I have my own personal opinion about how David Finlay.
You kind of said his name bad. I know everybody but David Finlay. Who is that? Is there any connection? I just gotta ask. I'm a WWE guy. Any connection to Fit Finlay? Like
that's his son.
That is his son.
No, and when I say this, there are gonna be some people that's gonna be mad at me, and I don't give a damn. David Finlay is the current leader of Bullet Club, and I'm probably a very, very big Bullet Club fan ever since the beginning with Finn Balor's first incarnate with him, Carl Anderson, Bad Luck Fale, and Tama Tonga, and I've pretty much seen every incarnate of Bullet Club. I cannot take David Finlay seriously as a heel leader of a faction that he literally stole from Jay White. And don't get me wrong, I get that's how they pass it off. Jay White's in AEW, needed somebody to take it over, and credit you for being tokened by Ghetto, the top booker in that promotion. You know, if he is behind you, I get it. I just don't get the presence of David Finlay, his current members. They're okay. I just don't see them as a force, but that's a whole nother thing. But Wrestle Kingdom is going to be shaping up to be good. One of my favorite light heavyweights, Hiromu Takahashi is going to be going against some El Desperado. If you've ever seen any of their matches, they also put on like bangers, man. Like I'm telling you.
I'm actually going to watch it because you sent it to me, and I like I said, I'm pure WWE for the most part. I check out AEW and NXT a little bit, but I'm trying to get more into it because I love like Moxley, Dean Ambrose, Moxley, like I love Dean. So that's definitely a big name for me. Will Ospreay is also incredible, and I know that he's in talks, potentially could be arriving to WWE, hopefully soon. So that's be something else interesting.
And you're gonna have Okada versus Daniel Bryan #2 as the main.
Oh, they are. Yeah, no, Daniel Bryan's about to be on his way out, man. I heard he's getting ready to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Slim. Yeah, you're really knowledgeable, like full circle, bro. So like, yeah, I would love to kind of set you up with more of like a hey Slim, tell us about what's around the world and shit. Like, but we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it, guys. Like, I'm really excited for this new venture. Ray, we definitely want to give you some highlights and stuff like that. Like, you got the TikTok, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm really excited how everything's going, and also excited for wrestling. Like, we're gonna be watching War Games in a couple weeks, and we'll see what happens from there. We all know that after War Games, and I guess now, so they ain't no more like pay-per-view.
It's almost Mania season.
Mania season, that fast, man. End of the year and shit. But guys, listen, Beeline, I love you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. Follow everybody that's in the room. You're gonna be seeing our faces Wednesday nights when we talking that wrestling. And we didn't really talk about too much that happened on Raw. They announced War Games, of course, and you saw the teams, but we will talk about that next week. We got more stuff that we have to talk about. Crown Jewel is kind of a big event. But look, until next time, we're gonna make sure that you stay true, stay positive, pay attention. Let me get up out of this full screen over here and make sure everybody treat everybody good, man. Oh, they go Warren. Warren, what up, bro? Like the Cody shirt. Warren on the team. Like the Cody shirt. Hey, everyone, boy, Dre in the building.
What's up, Dre?
What's up,
Thank
bro?
you, guys, man. Yo, much love, guys. Have a great night and enjoy, man. See you guys next week. Peace.